So let's welcome in Chad Allen. He's already playing, taking these guys up on the wall. Chad, it's just the coolest gift. And I think the top question people have is, how in the world does that work?
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. Yes, this is one of my favorite products to present for, well, obvious reasons. I've become 10 years old again. It's not just for the kiddos, though. It can be for you and your husband, maybe after a glass of wine, looking for something fun to do in the house. But you're right, Michelle. How does it work? And the magic is right underneath. Let me reveal it for you. Do you see that divot right there? Underneath that little pillar right there is a wind turbine. For you and I'm not an engineer. That means a fan giving it enough suction to create that anti-gravity technology. And so when you flip it into wall mode, you can stick it to any wall, any A-frame, any windowsill, any ceiling, on the ceiling even, and then you have your remote. You can go forwards, backwards, up, down. You can do spins and drifts. You've noticed the really bright LED lights on it. So imagine turning all your lights off at home and then driving this thing in the dark, having a full race.
I'm doing it too, Chad.
Oh, look at that.
It's just fun, you guys. It's totally unique. It's different. And look, let's say you get stuck or it falls down or something happens. These are actually built to battle, I call it. That's what my boys like to do, is they battle with these, and it's built for that. So they're gonna be durable for you as well. Look at the headlights and the taillights. How fun is that? Come on. I'm spinning on the wall. I mean, it's just so unique, Chad, and these are the types of gifts that kids love. They want something different, right? They want you to give them something that is easy to do. They're not gonna bother you, about how to play with it, because it's very user-friendly. It doesn't take a lot, to figure it out. And it's just fun for the whole family.
Right, and that wall you're using, Michelle, is very textured. There's a lot of layers of paint on that fake wall. I know it because I've seen it in person. And this Radical Racer has a lot of technology built in. So it will sort of adjust the suction, whether your wall has a little bit of texture or no texture. It will adjust the suction. So if you put it on the wall and just let it sit for just a second, like maybe 3 seconds, and then it will sort of adjust that suction so it knows how much to hold on.
Right.
You'll notice on the walls there in the studio or my wall here at home, there's not a scratch. There's not a scrape, there's not a mark. I don't paint my walls in between each presentation. It's because this knows how to control that force, right? So when you stick it to the wall and you start to drive and spin and drift and you become a kid again, or maybe you hand it to a kid, you think I'm good at this, you think Michelle's good at this, wait until you hand it to a child.
Oh my gosh, Chad, the maneuvers that they came up with. And so they would stick them up together. And first we did drag racing, right? Because you get 2 of them, you guys. It's a 2-pack. So you're getting 2 separate gifts here for $34.95. So first they would race each other, and then they had them face each other. And it was almost like they were playing chicken, right? And they would come toward each other, and they would spin and battle. And by the way, we should mention there's a switch on the back. You can also use it on the floor, like a classic race car. And these guys are fast. I mean, look at how they spin, the headlights and the taillights. And if you're looking at this thinking, it looks cool, but I don't want to have to spend $30 a week on batteries to replace because they're going to play with it all the time, you'll never buy batteries for this, you guys. It's completely rechargeable, which is a parent's dream. So they will love you for getting them this. And the kids are going to think you're the coolest person out there, right?
That's right. And in fact, it's a lithium-ion battery built in. The most expensive battery that we can put into a toy, that lithium-ion battery, which lasts a lifetime. All you do is charge it up with that included USB cable. You get the red car and the blue car. And you see that blue car that's driving on the wall there in the studio? That means if you have 2 children or you and your husband, you know whose car went over that finish line first. It's not like, oh, that was my red car, or that was, no, 2 different color cars. And then all you have to do is flip a switch on the back. There's a little charging port, of course, and then you have a wall mode, a floor mode, and an off mode. When you have it on wall mode is when you get that real race car sound, that everyone loves. And then you spin and drift. And you notice how fast it is on the wall. It's super fast on the wall. But if you have it on the floor, it's an ultra fast. It's even faster than it is on the wall. And that's because the suction is turned off. So they thought of everything. And I want to point out a couple of things. Here's something they could have forgotten. Yeah, that's real working headlights. That's real working taillights. In fact, if I just go one way, I get one headlight. If I go the other way, I get the other headlight.
Isn't that neat?
I can create my own turn signal. Michelle, they could have forgot the lights. They didn't need to do that, but they did it.
And honestly, Chad, you could have told me $34.95 for one, and I would think that's a great value because these are completely finished, right? They're very high quality. The cars are a nice size. The headlights and taillights are amazing. The remote control is really, really easy to use, but we're doubling up the pack. You're getting two. That's the blue. You're also getting the red. I mean, this is what is so cool about this set right now and why it's been so popular all season long. So if you want to get it, please don't miss out. I mean, this is your opportunity for any child. Maybe there's a gift exchange or you want to go donate somewhere. I think this covers every age range, honestly. I mean, my son, he's 5 now, so last year he was 4, and he used it no problem. Teenagers would love this. Adults love them too. And you may have noticed, Chad, what's the deal? The infomercial is everywhere. This is like the hot toy for the year, and even we can beat out their offer with 2 of these for $34.95.
That's right.
Yeah.
Every week the list comes out. They rank infomercials. There's a little education. They rank infomercials by the week. This has been #1 week after week for one reason and one reason only, because this is new. People love this. The kids don't want what you and I had 25 years ago. They want that brand new technology. That's why we go get the latest phone or the latest RCA tablet or the latest this or that, because you always want the hottest, the greatest, the most fun. The engineers that thought of everything when they built in the technology for the radical racers, which is why the kids love it and why they want it. And I'm telling you, Michelle, your kids see a commercial. You tell me the truth. Your kids see a commercial. They remember that commercial and they remember the name.
Oh, they do. Yep. Look at this. All you do is switch it to floor or wall. So I clearly put it on wall. Put it on the wall. Have fun. That's the instructions. That's it. I mean, you can use your imagination. Kids like to make race tracks on the wall with maybe construction papers. I mean, it's like they can make little borders, they can race each other, and this is just one of 2. That's probably my favorite part about this, is that we do these big bundles. So it's more bang for your buck, you know, to get 2 of them separately boxed too, by the way. So they're easy bow and go. Also, I do want to mention something, you guys. If you have kids or grandkids, nieces, nephews, maybe you're not going to see them this year, maybe they live out of state and you're not traveling this year, you know we do something called Delivery Direct here at HSN. So you can actually, when you purchase this, when you check out for anything we sell at HSN, you denote that it's a gift. We will take the price off of it. You can do a gift message and we will ship it directly to the recipient. So you don't have to worry about getting it to you and then getting it wrapped and then getting it to the post office and then paying for that and then hoping it gets there in time. We want to make it as simple as possible so you can do Delivery Direct. And the way that these are packaged, Chad, they're ready to go. They're already separately done. They've got the writing right there on the front, Radical Racers, because to your point, the kids know this is the real deal. They're gonna get the red and the blue. They're gonna get their 2 controllers. This is how you recharge it. You will never buy batteries. So as soon as they get it, they can plug it in and charge it up and they're ready to go. Nobody needs to find a little screwdriver, try to find the batteries, oh, they're dead, run to the store, wait 2 weeks before they can actually play with it. This is real life. This is what happens with toys like this. So it's easy. It's all about convenience is my point. We can send it right to them if you want. You don't have to worry about anything at all. This is a new configuration to have 2 together. You know, already today, Chad, over 1,000 have been sold just today.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and we've sold over, they told me yesterday, we sold over 30,000 last 2 weeks. So you know how fast they're going. And you're right, Michelle, I used, me personally, even though I'm here, I used that Delivery Direct to ship to my nieces and nephews in Indiana, knowing that when they open this present, it's that real color box. This is not a brown box. This is a real colored with the pictures and the little window to see the car and everything. And I know I got a good deal because my nieces and nephews, they cost me more at a local gas station than what this cost me after they pick up a soda and a candy bar. Am I right?
So
I mean, seriously. And then all they do is they'll do this. And I know what'll happen. They'll FaceTime me when they get it home. They'll show me on FaceTime all the cool things they're doing. They'll tell me how I did it so wrong during the presentation, how they can do this and do that, and why didn't I do it? And they will teach you more, but the red car and the blue car. So if you have more than one set of kids, maybe pick up 2 sets. I know there's a generous return policy, but also think of your neighbors, the neighbors' kids, you know, things like that. This is the year where maybe we're only buying for the children, right?
Yeah.
So
you know,
write a little
you make a great point. And also too, you can use it as a classic car too on the floor, as you can see, but
absolutely,
you don't need to know like what kind of music are they into, what kind of tech do they have, what do they like this year, what's their favorite character. Every kid loves a cool race car. Every kid loves a car that goes up on the wall and the ceiling. That's what really sets this apart. It is so unique, and it's such a simple idea that they will get hours of fun out of. They're not looking at a screen. They're interacting with each other. I love it too because parents and grandparents can get in on this. There's no learning curve. We all know how to work a race car, you know what I mean? And on the back, it just says floor or wall. So you choose. If you put it on wall, you just flip it over to wall. I'm gonna walk back here, you guys, and all you're gonna do is set it up on the wall. It's ready to go. You get your controller, and you're off to the races. I mean, it's as simple as that. They're so fun. I love that these have the headlights. They're fully packaged and ready to go, and you're getting 2 of them. So this will, without a doubt, be the hot holiday gift this year, I know for sure, because it's fun and it's such a crowd pleaser, Chad. That's the big thing. You know, it's hard to find something that everybody will love when you're shopping.
And it's so easy to use, Michelle. You gave all the instructions anybody needs in 5 seconds. I mean, that's how simple it is to use.
Yeah.
We recommend 6+ on the box, of course, but this is for you. This is for your husband, your grandparents. Basically, if you can hold the remote, you can drive this. And I just want to thank HSN and Radical Racers for coming together and making this such a successful item this year.
I know. I'm so grateful that we were able to do this. I'm glad we brought it in a little bit earlier too, Chad, because what's happening this year, a lot of us are doing our shopping sooner. Most of us are shipping items. So people start to get worried because you worry about supply, you worry about shipping time, you worry about shipping cost, waiting in line at a post office. You don't even have to leave your house to send this to someone if you want to send it directly to them. You can absolutely do that. We will take care of it. We'll do a little gift note. We'll take the pricing off. They're going to get 2 of these big boxes. They're going to get the blue and the red with the controllers, with the chargers, because again, no batteries needed, and they are ready to go and have some fun. You will be the best gift giver this year for sure. Chad, I'm so happy that you were here with me with the Radical Racers. It was so fun, my friend.
Hey, I'm going to keep driving the car. I'll be back, I think, 8 o'clock tonight, so I'll be doing this until then.
Okay, you have some fun there.